Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is day 20. Pizza, World Watercolor Month 2025. And I am following along with these prompts, kind of having some fun. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about this. I've tried to follow prompts before with slow stitching, and I don't know, I just didn't work for me as much as I wanted it to. However, this has been really fun, so I'm kind of glad I'm doing it. Let me close my iPad here and get it out of the way. All right, pizza. I actually had pizza for lunch. So I am going to do homemade pizza. I had homemade pizza for lunch. Actually, I don't want it that big. Because I have an idea, but we shall see. All right, so I need to have, what do we have on a pizza? I know what I have on a pizza. Probably isn't what you have on a pizza. So, gosh, Martha. So I need to have some cheese on it. Since I'm a vegan, I like a nice thick crust. Since I'm a vegan, my cheese does not really, melt like other cheese. So we're going to leave some shreds of cheese on here. And I won't put the other things on it that I have. I have broccoli, and I have either chickpeas or lentils. And I have broccoli, and I have onion, and sauce, of course. Alrighty, let's see. I shouldn't have cleaned out my palette the other day because I already had some pizza sort of colored colors in there. Sort of, kind of. All right, I'm going to start off with light, very light. Not that light, I guess. Not as light as I thought it was going to be. Alrighty. So I hope this finds everybody well and having fun doing whatever you're doing while I'm doing this. Don't forget, you can always speed me up, but I do appreciate it if you can keep me on till the end, even if you silence me, because it really does help the algorithms, and my channel's not doing so well. Could be the content, I guess. Of course it's the content. But right now I am not slow stitching, so that's too light. What was I saying? Totally lost my train of thought. The train just left the track. And that has been happening a lot lately. Oh, because of my hand, I have been a little bit leery of trying to start slow stitching. But I think I'm going to have to at some point give it a shot and see if I can do it. Put a little project together and see if I can make it work. Okay, I have that. Trying to get tomato saucy here. That's too raspberry looking. I don't know what color to mix in with red to get it a little darker. And that probably wasn't the right color, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna go with this because it's a cooked piece of pizza. So we're going to try not cover this up like I did my donut sprinkles the other day. But I do want it to be more of a shredded cheese look than a whole blob of mozzarella. I'm married to an Italian. He's full-blooded Italian, not from Italy. That didn't make any sense. He was born here in the US. Let's put it that way. He's like third generation. But his parents, his mom, actually he's second generation because his mom's parents were straight off the boat from Italy many, many years ago. And though she didn't speak Italian, she couldn't understand a word her mother ever said. Her parents died very young, while she was very young. And so she did not get to speak as much or learn any Italian. She's now gone too, though. But she knew the proper way to pronounce ricotta and mozzarella. It was funny because I saw a video the other day. I think it was a TikTok video. Don't remember. Anyway. And this mother from New York City was smacking her son upside the head for mispronouncing those words. And she said them just like my mother-in-law used to. And his aunt used to say the same things. Tony's aunt was married to his mom's brother. So not related blood-wise, you know. Now, I'm sure if I took more time with these, that I could probably do a better job, but you would not stick around for it, so. In fact, I'm not sure any of you are even really sticking around, except maybe Robin. For these shorts that I'm doing, these very short videos. Now, I don't eat pepperoni on mine, so I'm not putting pepperoni on there. I never liked pepperoni, even before I became a vegan, so yeah. Pepperoni was never on my pizza. Even when I used to make traditional pizza or buy traditional pizza. All right. Try not to get my hand twitchy and miss here. All right, now the idea I had, I don't know if I can make it work. I'm not very good at the dripping your paint thing. It has to be really wet. So there's a cardinal out there. There. Pizza sauce everywhere. Because pizza can be sloppy. Alrighty, look at that. Day 20 in the books. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful day and come back tomorrow and give me a thumbs up if you feel like it. Not that, please. But anyway, see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye.